Good morning, everybody. Happy Bank Holiday Monday. We are back with you, of course, here at Highlight Crafts Live Shopping, taking you right through the next entire week up until Saturday. Is it the 10th of May? And we've got a fabulous, or 11th of May, I don't know. We have got a wonderful week ahead, and of course, we've got a great day as well. With it being Bank Holiday, we've got great offers on for you, so don't miss out. This is your Monday morning madness, we like to call it here, first thing, because it's a bit crazy. The prices are usually pretty much unique to this show, which means, of course, you don't see them anywhere else throughout the week, and if you do, it's an absolute rarity. But this is your destination to get great deals, great bundles with amazing savings at great prices. We also, as well, for you, have on our show the Two Red Robins planner, the little jotter book. With every purchase today of £35 and over in your order, you're going to be sent one of these. So in your parcel, you'll have a little happy present as well. And these are wonderful, they're absolutely gorgeous, and you're going to get yours today for free, included within your order of £30 or more. Okay, so good morning to you, everybody. I've got the lovely Amanda on the camera this morning. She's there holding our camera.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning, my lovely. And I've also got Lewis as well, producing and directing the show.
Good morning.
There he is. Did you all have a lovely weekend? Are you doing something lovely with your Bank Holiday Monday? Let us know what you're up to. Are you out and about with friends and family? Are you maybe still away? Maybe you've gone away for the weekend. It'd be lovely for you to get in touch with us. Maybe you're watching us from the seaside. Maybe staying away right now and you're going to be travelling back today. Hope you don't get stuck in all that traffic, which is always the case on a Monday. But Sarah Jane Kennedy's with us this morning. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Deborah, Veronica, Barbara, Lisa, Maureen as well. And good morning to all the newbies at Highlight Crafts. Good morning, everyone. It's great to have your company, as of course with our 8 a.m. shows. They're always really busy, and as the show, as we do go through the hour, it gets busier, and loads of people are waking up and popping to see us and having their breakfast. So please don't leave us on our own. Keep us company. Keep your comments coming through. For those of you who don't already know, shopping with us is really simple, really easy. Going to whiz through all of that in just a few moments' time for you, so everybody knows how to get these home to their front door. Now, of course, we are streaming live on Facebook and Instagram right now. There are two main social media platforms. And on those two platforms where you're shopping with us, you can get all of these items to your front door by typing in the code that we share with you into the comments. So, for example, I've got a lovely 2-pack box selection of hot chocolate gifts here. To get these home, all you need to do in the comments of the video underneath is type shop chocolate. Now, you'll always need to type the word shop followed by the word that's appropriate to the product. So, for example, this one here is chocolate. So shop chocolate will then get that into your basket. Now, as soon as it's in your basket, you might be thinking, well, where is my basket? Well, you'll be sent a direct message from us here at Highlight Crafts. You'll receive that in your inbox. And then as soon as you do go to that direct message, you'll see a link from us in there. Click on the link. It'll redirect you straight over to the Highlight Crafts website. Now, when you get to the website, that is then where you can check out your order, okay? But just before you do, make sure to log into your Highlight Crafts account, because that, of course, gets you free postage when you spend over £35. You get points along the way. You get loads of additional discounts as well, and you build up all sorts of exclusive points and treats of being a club member, and it's free. I mean, it's free to be a member. What more could you ask for? But please make sure you are logged in when you do check out. When you go straight to the website, you'll see all the items in your basket. Now, a lot of you now are preferring to shop on the website, and I totally get it, because you can shop ahead of the day for all of the deals. You can also as well see all of the items displayed down the side of the screen, which are going to be on this show. So you may already have got them in your basket, which is brilliant. Great way to shop. Talking of course, shopping. If you go to the schedule of today on the website at the live shopping section, you can then shop ahead of today's deals, which means every show that's coming up throughout the day, you can add those items to one basket, meaning one purchase, one spend, of course, one amount of free postage for you, and then it's all sent with you in one big sack, okay? So, let's get into it, shall we? Because we've got loads to get through on our account. I'm going to whiz through it a couple of times, actually, because there's quite a lot on here, but I know that by the time I've finished the first one, and I've got to the end, we've probably got new members joining us throughout the show, and you might be thinking, what was he talking about at the start? Okay, so let's get into it, shall we? Morven says, good morning, everybody. Darren says, I'm going to finish the card from Mel's Club. Fabulous. I think the Cadence Club, all of the details for that one are going to be shared tomorrow with email. So if you're part of the Cadence Club, look in your emails. You'll be getting that within the next 24 hours. Right, okay, so we started off here where I mentioned earlier, chocolate. Now, this is brilliant. This here for you, it's a hot chocolate gift set, okay? You're going to get 12 different ones in each of them, and you're going to get 2 of these boxes. These are just fabulous. So, 2 massive gift sets for you today. I mean, these would have been, of course, perfect for Easter, but they're also great for, well, any time of the year. Maybe just of an evening you fancy a hot chocolate. Keep one, gift one. These are $12.99 for the both of them. So, shop chocolate. You're going to get 2 in the bundle. So inside here, what have we got? We've got mint chocolate, we've got gingerbread, we've got salted caramel, hazelnut. You've also got French vanilla. I bet that one's lovely. Cinnamon. You've also then got an original milk chocolate, white chocolate as well, toasted marshmallows. I bet that is gorgeous. You got little marshmallows. Oh yeah, all your toppings for your hot chocolate. So it's a kit. And then you've got all your candy canes in there as well, and your chocolate drops. So you get basically your hot chocolate gift set. So if you want to get fancy, get your squirty cream. You've got all the toppings and all the bits and bobs inside here to make up a fabulous little display. I think this is a great gift. Anyone would love this. That there for you is shop chocolate, $12.99 for the pair of them. Amanda, I think we'd love this, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I'm just thinking, when can we go out and get some squirt cream?
Like after this show, maybe. I think let's do that. Bank holiday treat, me and thee, hot chocolates with cream and a whole lot on top.
Yeah.
Done. Okay. We've also as well, I mean, we've got a complete variety on this show. We're going to go from hot chocolates to toolboxes, okay? It's like when you go in that supermarket, you down that aisle and you're like, I need a packet of ham, a roast chicken and a cement mixer. It's like, oh, and then a new battery for my cordless drill. We have got everything on this show for you. We're really mixing it up. Oh, and a tin of beans. Don't worry, we're not just sharing tins of beans with you today. But it is Monday Morning Madness. So, of course, it is complete madness. Yes, we will share a toolbox with a hot chocolate and a citronella candle all in the same show. Why not? And maybe as well, some fabric paint, some bottle lights and a pair of scissors. This is what we're doing for you. It's brilliant. I absolutely love these hours. They're so much fun for everyone to get involved in. Right, so inside here, we've got another bundle of 2 for you again. They've been putting some great prices together. This is $9.99 and you're going to get 2 of these fabulous little toolboxes. Now they've got their little caddy inside here as well, which is great for your paintbrushes or finer instruments, and you've got a great amount of storage in there too. Also on the top, as it clamps down and clips together, you can put a little keychain or a padlock on there, or maybe a safety lock, for maybe something that you want to keep inside there nice and safe so the kids aren't opening it. You then also as well have this little clasp, which would be great for maybe your additional blades for your craft knives. Maybe you can have little drill bits in there, safety pins, maybe you can have stitching needles. This is great because as new crafts come out here at Highlight Crafts, whether it's, you know, you're delving into your hotfix rhinestones or your wax melting kit or your candle making or your soap making, storage for those different crafts is really important. So it doesn't always get muddled in with the other crafts that you like to do on a daily basis. So toolboxes are great. Of course, they've got the little carry handle, which means if you are out and about and you are doing some crafting, then why not get some of this? Oh,
would hybrid acrylic fit under the caddy?
Let's have a look. I'm sure it would do. You'll probably be laid down, but it will absolutely fit inside here. So yes. Oh, will it go in lengthways? Well, I can get some in lengthways like this. Thanks, Lewis. But they won't stand up a little bit high. But let's have a look. They're a little bit high for the paints, but they will lay down absolutely fine. So you can store paints in there as well, and you can store them laid flat. Don't worry, they don't have to be dusted upright. But there's loads of different things you could store inside here. But again, cadence, paints, inks, you could be putting your pastels inside here, you could be putting your sewing, all of that sort of stuff inside these. Of course, you've got a little caddy that comes out, great for the little smaller crafts like your wax melting kits, but you're getting a pair of them together. Also, something that we've done when we first bought these out, I bought them because we've got a really big toolbox and like a big caddy that stays in the shed, and our shed is right down at the bottom of the garden, and when it's dark at night and you need to just quickly do something, you need a screwdriver or where's that tape measure, those like day-to-day tool bits and bobs. I'm not talking about the wall plugs and all of those bits and bobs that come out for the big jobs. The little bits and bobs. Keep one of these under the stairs, under the sink, just for, you know, where you're changing a plug or a fuse and you need to put a new light bulb in something. Or maybe, oh, that's just broke. Right, okay, that needs a new screw. This has come off. You keep some glues in there, that sort of thing. A little hammer, some panel pins. Keep it all together nice and contained and safe. Rubber bands, cable ties, all that sort of stuff. Your puncture repair kits, they all stay inside here under your stairs. And of course, you've got a little kit to keep you on the go. Shop boxes though, it's $9.99. Great gift as well for anybody. Already, for all of you at home, just to let you know, Shop Chocolate is now 20% in allocation, okay? Really busy for the hot chocolate kits. These are fabulous. I mean, you're getting all of those different toppings inside here. As well, on the back of here, you get all of the details. I'm just going to share with you as well. In each one of them, of course, you get your cocoa mix. Okay, so you get 20 grams of that to make your hot chocolates, which you could make 2 drinks out of each one if you wanted to. You could make multiples of the same. But then, of course, it's the toppings that you get with it. Now, of course, these are all sealed to keep them airtight, and of course, going to keep that date included in there so you're not exposing it. But these are brilliant. Now, these ones are dated best before the end of February 2026, so you could even be buying them now and keeping them for Christmas this year as your gifts. And then, of course, they most definitely will be used before February. I know that they will. But all the occasions that are coming up throughout the year, whether they're birthdays, anniversaries, special occasions, these would be wonderful. Ooh, Amanda.
When you've used them, recycle them for an advent calendar.
That's a good idea. Keep all the little boxes. That's nice, yeah, because if you're getting 2,
24.
there's 24 there. That's a good idea. I like that one. $12.99 for the pair of those. And of course, you've got over a year, well, February 2026 on there. It's going to take you right through the year. Right, okay, we're going to take you now through to some tape. Okay, so here we have our DIY Doctor tape. Of course, that fabulous bundle where you're going to get 3 packs. Now, in each one of the packs, you're going to get 3 reels. You're going to get 1 inch, half an inch, and of course, 1/4 inch. These, of course, for you individually are 28 meters, okay? So that's on each roll. It's a massive amount of tape. It's double-sided, it's really easy release. It's almost a tissue backing. It makes it easy to tear, so you don't need scissors to use it, but it is easy peel. So we use this in paper craft. We use it with acetate. We use it with cardstock. Whether it's general repairs, double-sided tape is fabulous. Now, you keep one in your craft room, one in wherever you do your DIY, and you can keep one as a spare. But you've got for $8.49 shop tape, 3 packs. Each contains, you can get 9 reels of tape there. That's brilliant. And each one of those reels contains 28 meters. That's a massive amount of tape for you today. And the price on that has even come down further, so take advantage. Going to move on for you on some other bits and bobs. Also got some more hellos. There's lots of people are joining us through the morning. Good morning, Leslie. As Michelle says, this is perfect. I've been wanting a little toolbox for my wax seals and my wax kit. Absolutely, that would be brilliant. Loads of you, of course, getting involved today, saying good morning to one another. It's great to have your company. Please stay in touch, stay involved with us. Again, if you are spending over £30 or over today, you are going to be getting it sent for free. One of the 2 Red Robins, Continue Your Journey, one of the little notebook planners. Please don't forget, if your order's coming to like £28, just pop a couple of downloads or something in there just to tie it over. And then, of course, you're going to get this notebook included. As well, we do have a spin the wheel during the show. So we are going to be spinning the wheel at the end of the hour. So to get involved in that one, now that we've got loads of you joining, all you need to do is type the word Monday into the comments. And then, of course, you will put into the prize draw where the machine will select one lucky winner. And we'll see what you've won at the end of the hour. How cool is that? Okay, so we're now going to go on to these polystyrene eggs. Now, this here is shop eggs. You're not going to believe the price of this. You get 550 polystyrene eggs inside this box.
And balls.
And there's little balls in there as well. So they're not all eggs, some of them are little balls too. So they're great for your flower making, great for loads of decorating, for fillers. But you're also going to get 4 packs of your egg cups. Okay, now these are plastic egg cups. You could paint them, rice paper them. They look really cute. But you get, usually in this bundle, you get 1 pack of 4. You're getting 4 packs of them for $9.99 with 550 pieces of polystyrene eggs and balls. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Please don't miss out on this. It's a great deal. If you're thinking, well, what am I going to be using the eggs and the balls for? Now, Amanda, you use yours, don't you, within your flower making for centres?
Yes.
All that sort of stuff. They're great for wreaths as well, so for building up lots of texture, lots of detail. They look great on canvases. Baubles as well, as Amanda says. Trimmings, you can put needle and a thread through them and make bunting out of them as well, so it's all as a continuous big beaded chain. But that there for you is shop eggs, and you're going to get your fabulous 4 packs of your egg holders, your egg cups, and 550 of your polystyrene eggs. Now, as we go through our show, of course, no matter where you're shopping, we've got something to suit for everybody. But we are going to go over and have a look at some dyes and some other bits and bobs in just a few moments' time. But just before we do, I actually have some chalk pens here for you. Now, you're going to get 2 packs. Each has 3 inside there, so you can get 6 in total. This is shop chalk, and these are your liquid chalk markers. These are fabulous. I absolutely love these, especially if you wanted to do some sign writing. Maybe you've got little menu plaques at home. You can use them on things like windows, or maybe, of course, if you've got the Cadence chalkboard paint, you might be making your very own chalkboards for displays and that sort of thing. It's removable and it's wipeable, of course, as well, and it is a chalk pen. Now, these are used for so many different things. They look great as well on black cardstock. You can use them for those too. But it's $8.99, and inside there you're going to get 6 of your chalk pens. Now, if you were to buy these individually, there's like the very actual singular pens. They're about $5.99 for one chalk pen on their own, and you're getting 6 inside there for $8.99. So you've got a great deal there for you. Having a look at some Quirky Bird dies now for you, okay? This one here is Shop Light. And this one is, I mean, it's a beautiful design, lighting the way. Look at all those really old light bulbs inside here that are all hanging down together. You've got chains, you've got cogs, you've got loads of those really old filament style bulbs. Now you're going to get reflections that go with this, so the coloured artwork, which really does bring them to life. You can do your own colouring on here if you wanted to though. But this here is Shop Light, and it's $5.99. Now I think this will go with any collection very well. It doesn't necessarily scream Quirky Bird to me. It doesn't look as though it was specifically designed to, of course, be within that theme. For me, it will work for so many different things, and it is a whole swifted die. So you've got the whole die together there on the plate, meaning, of course, you can use all of the artwork in one place or break it up and use it individually. That's Shop Light at $5.99. Okay, so I'm going to show you something else. Have a look at some of these projects that we've got here. Are these not just absolutely beautiful? These are from, of course, that wonderful Mermaids collection. It's amazing. Isn't it just stunning? This is a wonderful kit. The colours are majestic. It's so soft. It's quite ethereal. But, of course, we have it on the show for you today. Now, if you want to go for the collection that makes up these wonderful projects, have a look at this. I'm going to take the Amazing kit out of a little bit of packaging here. And you can see you're going to get all 3 of these dies. You're going to get all of the embellishments. You're going to get her herself, which is she called? Ophelia, that's it. Thank you, Amanda. And of course you get all of the scenery to go with it. This here is Shop Mermaid. It's $24.99. You're getting the entire collection though. So inside here, you got the Swift die with all of the shells on, okay? Singular pass through, all of the shells, all the seaweed, all of the details that are those fillers. So when you see a project like this, and you need all of these bits and bobs to surround the focal areas, to dress it and make it all look right, basically. That's what this die here will do for you. We've then, of course, got Ophelia herself, and that there is the die with detail with surrounding matte die. So that, of course, is going to give you the outline. And then, of course, from there as well, we do also have this wonderful scene, which, of course, has your wibbly wobbly lines inside it. And with that, it's got your scenery and the embankment and the rocks with all of the corals and the actual setter itself. So you can see how that was placed in the foreground to really frame the whole image. That's Shop Mermaids at £24.99 for you today. This is a great deal. Of course, if you've gone for that in your basket and you popped anything else in there so far already, even just your chalk pens, you're already going to be getting your notebook for free, because of course when you spend £30 or more for bank holiday as a nice little offering, we're going to be sending you one of these for free with every £30 or more purchase. That there, of course, is your Mermazing collection. $24.99 for that entire kit is a brilliant price for you today. Of course, don't miss out on them. Bank holiday deals, exclusive offers. We've also got for you some blooms. Now, this stamp is lovely. This is from the lovely Lou Withers, who, of course, created the brand Mindful Moodling. It's a wonderful piece of artwork, this is. Of course, it all comes from her fabulous style of moodling. You can see you've got your flowers here. Now, for me, this, if I was to use this, I would actually just ink it, stamp it on some watercolour card and spritz it with some inks, maybe do a little bit of water bleeding on there, go back in with my pens afterwards and do a bit of doodling on top. That would look wonderful. Great for backgrounds, great for textures, wonderful for cards as well. Quite arty in the sense that it's very fluid, very open, quite expressive as well. So you don't have to be an artist to be able to create art. You can just be your creative self, creating wonderful pieces and projects. So that there for you is Shop Blooms. Whoa, okay, that's £3.79. £3.79 for that, for an A6 stamp. That is a very good deal. You can't even get a coffee for that. My goodness, but you can get a stamp for it. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Lynn. Good morning, Linda. Happy bank holiday, everybody. As well, let me know what you got up to this weekend. I was in the garden for pretty much all day yesterday. I potted up so many of my spring plants, and then this morning was freezing. I thought, I hope they're okay. Bit of a shock to them. I've done tons of sweet peas. I've put loads of my dahlias out. I've done so much. I'm so excited. And now that it's starting to get warm weather, it's like I've just raced home every day and can't wait to see if they look any different, and they look the same. I literally feel like I'm watching them grow. So let me know what you got up to this weekend, because it was a great weekend for weather. Boiling last week, wasn't it? It was like 28 degrees. What happened with that? That's come and gone, honestly. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Even Amanda was saying she got all her summer clothes out yesterday, got all ready for the weather. 6 degrees this morning. So what's going on there? I think it will warm up throughout the day though. But let me know what you got up to. Lovely to hear from you. And Dan says, what colours are the liquid chalks, please? They're white. They're white, the colour of those. So it will all be a white chalk liquid from that particular kit. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you something that I love. These are great. They're so good, especially if you collect magazines or you've just got loads of magazines in your stash and you want to store them correctly. Now, inside here, you're going to get 5 packs, okay? And in each one, there is actually 10. So you're going to get 50 magazine holders, okay? This is a bonkers deal for you. It's $19.98 for all 50 magazine holders, and these work in a very interesting way. I've got a magazine here, just one of my doodling magazines. You open it pretty much near the centre. Let me put these little egg cups to one side so you can see how this works. Okay, so you get your magazine, and then all you do is you slide your pages through the opening like this. Okay, so they're A4 in size. It goes right up to the centre join, and then of course this then clamps into your ring binder. So it's got a universal holder, whether it's top to bottom or central. That then goes in your ring binder, so all your magazines are then stored nice, flat and flush. You don't get scuffed corners, and you can fold them all over. You can still read them inside the books if you wanted to, but you can easily unclip, detach, and take away the slider, just like this. Remove it. And they're also, do you know what? I don't just use them for magazines. My A3 papers or my rice papers, fold those in half, and they go inside my ring binder, and they're all kept together. But you're getting a pack of 50 of them. $19.98 for all of those is a fabulous, fabulous deal. I mean, that should be $49.95. It should be almost £50, and you're getting it for $19.98. Please don't miss out on those. They're from Craftmaster. They're a brilliant product, and I love that we get to share with you all these creative ideas and then these little game changers that make everything so much more worth it. Make everything easy, make everything adaptable. All those sketchbooks we've shared with you, there's watercolour pads, everything that's crimped by a staple or of course is hot glued together or it's book bound, all those certain things, these will work for, but papers as well, they would be brilliant. Even if you collect wrapping paper, napkins, wrapping papers, all those sorts of things, this is great for those. And you can get 50 in total. We also have for you some Citronella candles. Now, of course, as talking about the warm weather around the corner as it comes and goes, it's this time of year where it literally blows hot and cold. But we have got a pack of Citronella candles on here for you. Double pack. Oh, that's instant summer. Oh, Amanda, smell this. Want to have a smell?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it smells so nice.
Summer evenings.
Summer evenings
Keeping
out
the
there.
bugs away.
Keep the bugs away. Do you know, we are absolutely inundated with green fly. Have you heard about that, Amanda?
No.
So we've got a green fly overload at the moment. You may notice it if you're sat out in the garden, you will be out there for 10 minutes and get a green fly on you.
Shall I tell you why?
Ladybirds.
Yes.
We've had a shortage. We've had a shortage of ladybirds. So they're on the way, I think, the ladybirds. They're just a little bit slow this year. So and obviously the food of the ladybird is the green fly. So there's loads of them. So when we sat out in the evening in the garden, even if you're just out for a coffee, a Citronella candle, they're harmless to them. They just don't like the smell and they will stay away. And of course, they look lovely as well. Now the colours will ever so slightly vary of the glassware. 10% of the candle, oh my goodness, is already gone. You're going to get both of these huge candles in the glass jars for $12.99. Now it's a white wax as well. Sometimes citronellas are that really bright yellow and they're not as appealing. They look like a bit strange. It looks like you've got a big cup full of Fanta on your desk that's got a flame in the middle of it. These are white, okay? But also, I mean, I love the glass being coloured as it is. You could paint it and rice paper it as well, which would look lovely. So you could have your very own decorative candle. But also you can refill it afterwards with your soy wax if you're making your own. You could even go actually all the way and put 3 weeks in there if you wanted to, which would look really nice. But that smells nice. That just reminds me of summer's evenings. So get your Citronella candles. They're back in stock. We've got them for you on the show. You're going to get 2 together for $12.99, and they are big glass chunky candles, okay? And of course, they look great on a patio table, out in an evening. You've got, of course, 2 there. They'll take you through the summer easily. A couple of hours an evening on there. Don't know if it says that. Oh yeah, burn time 25 hours. That's a very long time on there for your candle. So of course you've got a 50 hours combined there burn time. 20% of those is now already in allocation. I mean, I spend a lot of time in my garden, but I don't think I've ever sat out there for 50 hours consistently. But of course, a couple of hours an evening, that's going to take you all the way through the summer. You've then also got, of course, we've got another collection down here. I'll share this with you. This one is Shop Confident. It's the Quirky Bird Confident collection of papers, okay? It's $8.99 this. Great for little cards. But in here you're going to get all those wonderful scenes. So Shop Confident, it's your paper pack. And look at some of these designs that you're getting inside here. They are wonderful. You've got landscape, you've got portrait as well. All pre-printed on a wonderful semi-matte paper as well. Which means for you at home, you don't have to do any printing. Ooh. You can just get crafting. I like that one. That there, you almost want to know what's through there. I want to know what's going on.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, what's it part
there?
of? Look at that as well.
Oh, where's that path going?
I don't know. Where is it going? I like that. It's wonderful. Look at this as well. You can almost hear the sounds inside these pictures. Aren't they beautiful? Absolutely stunning. So, of course, inside here, you've got a wonderful collection. It's an A5 paper pack. You've got 8 designs, 4 of each, and it's 250 GSM, so it's a lovely weight as well.
They smell amazing.
They do smell amazing, don't they? Oh, they smell good. We've gone from citronellas to paper sniffing. Are you a sniffer? Yes. At home, do you like to sniff things? Amanda, we like to sniff things,
yes.
Don't we? New book, new shoes. I love the smell.
New pencils.
New pencils. You know what I love the smell of? I can remember when it always reminds me when my mum used to get a car serviced or whatever she's doing to it. We always used to always go with her as we were kids. And she'd go pick it up. And the smell of new tyres. I can remember we used to sit there in the waiting room of the mechanics, and there'd be these 2 massive pillars made of like brand new tyres. I don't know if they used them or they were just displays. And the seat used to be sat right next to me, and I just loved the smell of them. Anything else you like the smell of? Favourite smells, let us know. Love the smell of cut grass. Love the smell of rain on a sunny day. Let us know what yours are. Freshly baked bread. Ooh. That's a very good smell.
Freshly ground coffee.
Oh, freshly ground coffee.
Fish chips with vinegar on.
Oh, okay. Bit flavourful. Louis' favourite smell?
Bacon.
Bacon. Oh, you're making me hungry.
Yeah.
Do you like it crispy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
we like it crispy. Let us know what your favourite smells are, everybody. And I love it when we do stuff like this because I'm so nosy. I just want to know what everyone's favourite smells. Oh, that's weird, David, liking the smell of new tyres, lol. Fran, look, I'm going to admit it. I'm weird, okay? I like the smell of a new tyre. What can I say? My mum thinks I'm mad as I sniff new paper pads and new books, says Joe. I totally get that. Paper pads and new books. My partner's mum is a librarian. And she's got tons of books, obviously, at home. She's a big collector of books. But she always says that she's a massive book sniffer. Whenever a new book comes in, or a really old book, you can just tell. I think that's the characteristics of it. Anyway, let's crack on, shall we? Candle, 33% of the stock of the candle is gone, everybody. Please don't miss out on those. They're brilliant. You have 2 big Citronella candles in their glassware jars. They look beautiful left as they are, because when they're lit up and the flame is on in the centre, the colour of the glass is then, of course, then actually splashed around the table or the room, wherever, of course, it's going to be reflected upon. They look great. Shop candle, $12.99. I've got some flowers for you though next. Okay. Oh, okay. The flowers, half of the stock of these is already in allocation. You've been shopping ahead for your flowers. I'm going to start talking about them now though. This here is shop flower. You're going to get your pink and red. Look at these 2 big boxes of flowers you're going to get. Look inside here though. This is massive amount of flowers. It doesn't stop there. These are proper full boxes. This is your pinks, okay? It's $19.49 for both big boxes. On each individual pick, on each stem, you have about 3 to 5 individual different elements which you can cut off. Now you can make huge blooms and bouquets from this one. If you want to add some nice summer colour to your front garden, or of course to wherever you like to sit and spend your afternoons, these shoved in a hanging basket would look great. In a terracotta planter by the side of a front door, or if you're wanting to use them for your paper craft and you're going to put them on different cards, you have an eternal flower here, something that's going to last you a lifetime with great, I mean, look at the roses on there. Are they not just beautiful? Look how stunning these are. You can fluff them up a little bit when you get them home, give them a bit of shape in. Sometimes I blow a warm hairdryer over them and it seems to just sort of let them relax a little bit. And you can add your spritzers, your paints to them. Look at the little bits of gypsophilia inside there as well. Oh, they're so clever the way they've been built, isn't it? Fascinating. I love this one. This is a wonderful little almost blossom that you've got along here as well. You've got tulips in there as well, so you've got springs. You've got all sorts going on inside this. You've got ones that are like fuchsias. You've got, oh, look at these, almost like a chrysanthemum that you've got side there as well. That is absolutely gorgeous. Now, that's just your pinks. That's your first box. Let's have a look at the next one, shall we? We've got a little planter. Yeah, I'm going to put them inside here. There we go. I'm going to keep them out. Take my sunflowers out for a moment. So that there is set number 1. Look at these inside there. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. 66% of these has now gone, everybody. £19.49 is what you're paying for all of those and what's in here. You've got your, oh, the reds. These are pretty. Okay, even more to come. Look at all that. Wow. Okay, we've got red tulips. Look at these deep red roses. They scream love and Valentine's. They're absolutely gorgeous. And you get 2 bunches of those. You get pretty much 2 of everything inside here. We've then also got your tulips. We've got these wonderful little posies with the red and white inside there as well. They're going to break it up nicely for us, adding a bit of separation colour. 75% of these, everybody, is now in allocation. Please don't miss out on these ones. They're most definitely going to sell out. We've then got more colour to build up here, and we've got some wonderful tulips as well. Now, those huge bouquets of flowers. Now, visualise those either side of a front door in a planter. Just hot glued in somewhere or into some oasis, something like that. These are going to look great. Of course, when I'm talking about outdoor, just make sure it's covered porch use. They're going to be absolutely fine. They're plastic. So with these, they're an everlasting flower. They're great for hospitals if you're visiting loved ones, family and friends where you can't take real flowers in. Of course, maybe you're going to be using them for making and selling. Maybe you do small displays for graves and headstones, that sort of things. These would be great for that as well. Great though for all-round interior decoration. I mean, look at that. It is an everlasting finish. Now, when it comes to like dusting these, you can just waft them quickly, just put a bit of hairdryer over them and blow it off, and again, it wafts all the dust away. Or a little knock every now and again. Or of course, just take them outside and give them a good shake like that, and any dust is going to come off. They're glossy, they're beautifully shiny, they're fresh, they're abundant in colour, they're really full as well. Some artificial flowers can feel a little bit threadbare. We almost feel like it's a bit too spindly and there's not enough shape. With these, I'm getting a massive dome, like a big firework display of colour with each and every bunch. I've got different variations of greenery in the leaves too, finer stems, finer tips, blousy flowers, as well as your really nice petite compact heads as well. But you know what? Shop flower, $19.49 for everything that you're seeing here. That is a massive amount. Now, if you were to go into any shop, any craft shop, any shop that sells these flowers, for an individual pick like that, about $4.99, $5.99, would you say, Amanda?
Absolutely.
Indeed, that's a very standard conservative price. In some places, you expect to pay more. Now, of course, you fluff them out straight away. Just take them and rotate it round and fluff it out like this. Now, as you start to then build them together, of course, that's where it then starts to build your fluffiness. Okay, you start to have it all compact. So then I'm going to get my second set.
Is that a technical term, David?
What's that?
Your fluffiness.
My fluffiness. That's my fluffiness, that is. And look, see how they're all starting to then intermingle with my fluffiness.
Mix them both together.
Mix them all together, absolutely. You could mix the pinks in with the reds as well, so I've got those. Or then we could go in and dip into here. And we start to mix these ones in, so we're having them with our reds. Look at that. Isn't it just absolutely stunning? There's something so satisfying about seeing them. It's an unconditional love because you get colour presented to you every single day. It's shop flowers. It's $19.49. They're going to sell out. But please do not be one of those who's going to miss out on them. I'm going to pop these back inside this box just for the moment. There we go. And I'm going to leave the pink ones out because they just look so pretty. And you're going to get all of those inside there. And they get sent to you in these proper flower boxes as well. So you can keep those for storage. Let's pop that one back there. Okay. So, don't miss out on those, guys. Shop flowers. $19.49. Really busy on those ones. We've then also got for you a bundle of pens. Told you we were going to go a little bit rogue today, a bit random, because it's Monday morning madness. And that's what we like to share with you, a little bit of ourselves, a bit of madness. Shop Pens is going to get you 10 black and 10 blue pens. Now pens, we're always needing them, whether we're signing our cards, writing our cards, we're using them all the time, whether of course they're going to be within our little notebook, which you're going to get free today when you spend £30 or more in your order. These are wonderful pens, okay? Love these to bits. They've got a really nice fine tipped fibre point to them as well. They are really, I mean, I'm going to not draw on the back of my hand because I'm going to get ink everywhere, I know I am. I'm just going to take a page from in here. They are a wonderful pen, really soft to write with, okay? And I absolutely love, they write beautifully. They're just really nice and soft. Amanda was saying how much she likes to write with these as well. You're gonna get 10 black, 10 blue in there. All of those are $6.99. And we all know this. You go to the supermarkets, the shops, you buy a pack of 4 pens, $5.99 for all of them, maybe $4.99 for 4. You're getting 20, okay? It's because you're going to get 10 black and 10 blue, $6.99 for those. They're a great addition to pop into your basket, keep them banded together in that kitchen drawer, and you know that whenever someone's just picked up the phone, you need to quickly write that number down, you've got one to hand straight away. I'm always in that case where I'm going, look, have you got a pen? Have you got a pen? No, I've not got a pen. I've not got one. Why? Oh, it's ran out. Oh, thanks for telling me. That's what always happens. And I'm always like, great, we've not got a pen. I end up like getting like, I don't know, a kebab skewer out of the drawer and actually carving it into the chopping board that's right there in front of me. And then I realised actually there was a pencil that was broken. 10 pens of each colour. You're going to get 20 in total, $6.99. Definitely well worth popping in your basket. That's what this show is all about. You can get your favourite crafty fix, also getting some good essentials for your home along the way. And that's the shows that I love to take part in. Not only here standing in them sharing with you, but sitting there watching them at the same time because they're lifestyle shows. They're brilliant. Lots of you. Avril is getting involved this morning. Good morning, Avril. Let's have a little look. Oh, Stephanie Best is getting involved as well. Stephanie, I saw your project, of course, on the Cadence group. It looked brilliant with your cracker result. If you're a part of the club and you're in that group, definitely go check out Stephanie's post that she popped in there yesterday. It looks brilliant. So congratulations, Stephanie. You've mastered the crackle. Told you it'd happen. All in good time. It looks great. So thank you for sharing that with us. It looks like you had a fabulous weekend getting all of that sorted. Right, okay, we have got, and you're probably thinking, David, stop talking. What's all this going on here? It looks amazing. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you now. We've got a 10-piece fabric kit for you, okay? It's got fabric pens and fabric markers, fabric applicator paints, you've got fabric colour spritz sprays inside here, you've got fabric spray paint, you've got detailers, you've got glitter paints for fabrics, you've got stretchy paints, you've got actual glitters to mix with glues, and of course you've also got dimensional soft paints as well. This here for you is a whole 10 pack. It's shop colour, it's £7. It's £7 for all of that. Now, you know for a fact that something like this on its own is going to cost you at least probably $7, $8.99 for a singular tin. And you're getting an entire 10-piece kit for £7. All of this is built up from a fabulous brand called Tulip. It's so well known, well renowned for, of course, its applicators and its pioneering and designing just to fabric, okay? So you know what you're getting is quality. Whether you're going to be drawing on them, whether these are going to be for the kids, and then in the summer they're going to do their very own aprons or their own t-shirts. It's then machine washable. They get to keep their drawings and artwork on a surface that then is permanent. You've got different coloured markers in here. This one's a wonderful one. This one here is your actual fabric spray paint. It's not an aerosol one, it's in a pump bottle. So of course it's great for coverage or block colouring. Be great for doing some little, could do some faux tie-dye. Scrunch up your t-shirts, band them together, spritz it and take off the bands and see the sort of finishes that you create. Do some bits of marbling. That therefore, of course, is one of these spritzers. That's heavy, there's a lot in there. We've also as well here got your animal glitter. So this is where you can create almost like leopard print cheetah designs. You've got inside here a zebra leopard and a snow leopard. So 3 different tones of glitter. Use these for sentiments, use them for drawing with. They've got a fine tip applicator on them, it's like a gel that comes out and it does bind to the fabric. Of course you've got your aerosol spray inside here, which is your instant colour. This one here, this colour is neon blue. Colours ever so slightly may vary in the bundle. And then of course you've got ones like your glitter paints. So beautiful paints for you to work with. This one is a matte paint as well. So this one here is a dimensional fabric paint that's matte. But again, it's all about those applicators. If I'm not, oh no, I don't want to break the seal on that one, so I'm not going to take it off. But the tip on that is like a needle, okay? So, fabulous 10-piece kit for you there, £7 today. Don't miss out on that one. Great deal there. I've got some more deals. 20% of that. Oh, great. Okay, wow. Okay, 20% of that Tulip bundle is now an allocation. £7 there. Not a big spend at all, but you're getting a lot for your money. That's incredible. I mean, that's like, you would expect to probably get one or two of those things in there. A little mystery maybe. £7 for all of that. It's a bonkers deal. I've got a 2-pack of your bottle lights here. These are a firm favourite. I can't tell you how many of these I've bought. I've got a whole bag full of them now. Now, whether you're gifting a wine bottle, now these are great to add into the bottle bag. So whoever is getting that lovely bottle of Prosecco or wine or anything at all gets to keep the flowers to gets to keep the lights to go with them. Flowers. That's because I looked at the flowers. But with these, there's so many different things you can do with them. Inside here, you're going to get 10 in each pack. These for you are shop string. They're string lights, 2 packs, $14.99. So in total, you're going to get 20 little cork bottle tops. And attached to those is then a reel of lights, okay? Now, let me see if I can get this one. Sometimes the switch is a little bit closer. There we go. So look at that. Inside here, you've got the lights, are really bright. But these lights, you can actually put them underwater. So as long as you keep this little battery pack out of the water, these are submersible. So if you've got a vase of flowers with water in there, they could go down into the water, but you keep the battery pack out of it. It's a sealed unit. So the bulbs and the wire are all sealed together. They're brilliant. Also, you could set it inside your clear candle wax if you're making just your display pieces. I made one where it was a square jar with the wax around it. You could set lights in those. You can set them into your clear resin as well. They look great set inside resin. And of course, they look great in the garden. So think about all your wine bottles. You know, instead of recycling, popping them in the bin, recycle them in your home. Maybe you're going to paint them, rice paper them. Then you're going to put the cork in the top and the light spiraling and trailing down through the middle. These are fabulous. The batteries are also replaceable if you ever needed to as well.
Colour them with the alcohol inks.
Colour them with your alcohol. There we go. So on the bulbs of them, it's a great shout there from Amanda. Yeah, take your alcohol ink pens and colour the bulbs in. I saw somebody do that on one of the cards when they wrapped them around a Christmas tree once. It looked so good. And you can make the bulbs, of course, different tinted colours. This is a great deal for you. 10 packs in total, okay? Shop string, $14.99 for those. You will not find a price like that on something like this anywhere else. I can guarantee you that now. We also have for you shop scissors. Now inside this bundle, you're going to get 3 packs of your scissors, okay? Inside here, you're going to get your 17cm long blade one, okay? So you're much finer precision. You also have your universal scissors here at 18 and your larger set. Now, where look at this, craft room, kitchen drawer, shed. That's how I'm going to work with this. One for my gardening, one for my kitchen, one for my crafting. Chopping up my chicken, or maybe if you're Lewis and you're going to be cutting the rind off your bacon maybe. Or of course you're going to be putting some flowers in the garden. Or you're going to be using it of course just for general cutting and upkeep. And of course for my paper craft because they're my ultra fine to the tip cut. You're going to get those and you're going to get your knife sharpener included. This thing's fabulous. You can use it for the blade of your scissors. I use mine for my kitchen knives. I didn't realise that some knives, if you put them in the dishwasher, it blunts them. Okay, and we recently got a dishwasher, and of course, some of our sharpest knives have gone blunt. I got one of these, and I had to go sharpening with them, and it clamps down to the table, so it's got a silicone grip, and it's got a little vacuum. So you clamp it down like that, and it proper clamps to the table, like, I'm wobbling this entire counter here. It's brilliant. And then, of course, you've just inside there have, it's not sharp to my hands, but it will sharpen the blade. So you literally draw it through like this towards yourself, clamp up, and then of course it can go back in the box. It's a sharpener for blades, so you could use it for scissors, or of course for your kitchen knives at home. So think about those knives, not a serrated knife. You don't want to use it for a serrated knife because you'll end up just filing that down. Anything of course that you use to chop your veg, super sharp, stainless steel, that kind of thing, this is what you're going to need to use it for. So those old knives where you think, oh, a bit blunt, don't cut through like they used to. Can do. Just need to sharpen them, that's it. Just maintenance. And for all of that, 3 packs of scissors and your sharpener included, it's shop scissors at $15.99, okay? Loads of you getting in touch this morning. Again, every single purchase that you make today, if you spend £30 or more, you are also going to be sent a fabulous little 2 Red Robins notebook planner.
question for you, David.
Question. Oh, from Charlene.
Yes.
Lovely. Good morning, Charlene. Thank you so much for getting in touch. Charlene says, do the Craftmaster magazine collectors fit the Tattered Lace magazines? Absolutely they do. So, of course, if you've got your Tattered Lace magazines, they are A4 in size. They are going to fit these perfectly. And, of course, you get all those extra papers and stuff with those, so they're going to be great. Your Creative Living magazine, your two Robbins magazines, they're universal size. So, yes, definitely. Even if it's just your favourite weekly magazines that you get on as a daily basis, those ones are going to be great to have in there. Those magazine holders, though, Charlene, you're going to get 50 because you get 5 packs of 10. They're $19.98 for those. So they would be a brilliant shout. And lots of those magazines, you might have 100 of those Tattered Lace magazines. You might even have 100 plus. So that would be a great way to store them all. So they're not all sat in a stack. They're in files together. You could store them year by year, and then you've got everything that you need. Right, okay. As well, we do have a spin the wheel. If you've not done already, type the word Monday into the comments, and we'll spin the wheel at the end of the show. One lucky winner will be selected, and you win a prize. You could either win 100 points, 150, spin again, 250, 300, 500, or again, spin again. There's loads of different things on there, so please be part of it. There's lots of you joining us right now, so if you've not already typed it in, why not? It's free. You may as well. Even if you've not shopped for anything on today's show, you can still enter. Right, okay, so I'm going to cover a few things for you. Some stuff's been really popular, and of course, to get these items into your basket and to get them home, if you're joining us on a bank holiday Monday and you're usually at work and thinking, I've not really seen any of this before, how does it all work? Well, it's really easy, it's really simple. We are streaming live Monday to Saturday. From Monday to Thursday, we stream live from 8 AM right through till 2 PM, and we also stream live at 6 PM as well. On a Friday, we do 8 till 2. And then on a Saturday, we stream live from 8 AM till 11 AM, okay? So we're streaming to you 6 days a week, hours to suit everybody, days to suit everybody. But of course, today might be a day for a lot of you where you'd usually be at work. So today you're at home. Oh, don't worry, we're here because we get to share with you those deals at exceptional prices. Now, again, the way it works is we share with you all the codes that correspond to the products. All you need to do is type those codes into the comments of the video. So if you've joined us on Facebook or Instagram, the comment section underneath that video, you'll see lots of people saying hello, good morning, and you'll also see lots of comments that say shop this and shop that. Well, that's because the people getting it in their baskets. So all you need to do is type the shop codes into the comments as I share them with you. It adds it to your basket. You then get sent a message directly from us. It'll go into your inbox. There'll be a link attached. Click on that link and it'll redirect you just straight over to the Highlight Crafts website. So from our social pages to our website, then of course you can log in and check out your order. Just log into your account. It's free to do. It's free to create one. You get loads of added benefits, you know, spend £35 or more, you get free postage, all that sort of stuff, okay? So, thank you. I'm sorry for those of you who've already heard, I just had to quickly go through it again. Didn't want anyone to miss out on the fun. We're going to have a look at our toolboxes. Again, these have been really popular during the show. Toolboxes, these are great, of course. You're going to get 2 in total for a great price today of just $9.99. Of course, you've got inside here almost like your secret compartment. So you've got your clasp across the top, which has these teeny tiny areas just there. That would be great for your little additional blades of your craft knife. Or maybe, actually, I'd keep all my plug fuses in there. They could all stay inside there. So my other side, different ampages could go inside there. And I'm probably put all my terminal drivers, so my ultra fine screwdrivers can go inside here. Maybe we've got some interchangeable ones. That's where they're going to go. Inside here, maybe this is just your light bulb box where you keep all your bulbs and your fittings, or maybe you're going to keep one in the car and it's going to have all sorts of stuff in it that you use for your car. I have discovered today I've got a wheel nut in my car, which the mechanic uses every time. He keeps it in my glove box. A bit rude. And yeah, so I could keep all those sort of things inside here. Spanners. Maybe I'd keep a blanket in here. I don't know, anything like that to keep me warm. I don't know, it's like Mary Poppins handbag. So what else are we getting in here? Dog? Keep a dog in there to keep me warm. Got hot chocolate, sandwich.
In your car?
Yeah.
For your dog treats and all
dog
that.
Treats.
Your lead and everything.
The little bags, the lead, the treats.
Keep it all together.
All the bits and bobs, the whistle, everything. Extra lead. Okay, in all seriousness, no, these are great. Toolboxes, all for those additional bits and bobs. As we mentioned earlier, having a little go-to handy toolbox in your house is an absolute game changer. You don't need to root through the garage or the shed, find what you're looking for. Just get those fundamental bits, get a Phillips head, a flat head, and get all of those things inside here. Maybe you're going to keep batteries in there, spare batteries, screwdrivers, a few nails and a few screws, and, you know, repair kits, that kind of thing, okay?
Torch, could be an emergency kit where you keep your candles if the electric goes.
There we go. Shop boxes, $9.99. We're also going to have a look at our hot chocolates again because these have been really busy during the show. Brilliant gift for you. You're going to get 2 inside here. It's shop chocolate and it's $12.99. Now these are your hot chocolate making kits. You're going to get your cocoa powder with each one, and then you're also going to get the toppings to go with it. So whether it's marshmallows, candy canes, whether of course it's gingerbread or mint, you get all the accessories to make the perfect jazzy hot chocolates. Now, this one here, a lot of you have been saying about the expiry dates on these. I can share with you the expiry date is February 2026. So don't worry, you're good to get them for Christmas presents now, and you can keep them and get them ready for Christmas. Just store them as you would do any other food products in your home in a non-perishable cupboard, that kind of thing. 40% of these is now gone and in allocation. Really busy for these ones. I don't know anyone that doesn't love a good hot chocolate, and even for somebody who maybe has one every now and again, this would be a great shout because it's not just a hot chocolate, it's an experience in a cup. These are. They're fabulous. There's so much included. It's a wonderful gift to have. As Amanda said earlier, you could keep all the boxes and all the bits and bobs afterwards, pop them together, and you've got an advent calendar there because you've then got 24 different squares. Put them in a gift bag. These would be, when you sometimes just don't know what to buy somebody, get them something that's going to make them happy, something that they can look forward to of an evening. They've got 12 treats in each one there. Fabulous pack for you. So definitely well worth getting in your basket. Shop chocolate, $12.99. Okay, we're just going to really briefly and quickly cover the amazing collection for you as well. This is your die collection. It's from in the studio. You can get 3 individual die sets here for you today. It's Shop Mermaids and it's $24.99. Now I know a lot of you have just joined us. Maybe you're rushing around this morning getting jobs done. Well, now is the time to join us for the shopping, and this is a great deal that you don't want to miss out on. It's $24.99. It's at a great price for you today. It should have been $45.97, okay? You've got almost half price on this. It is fabulous. You're going to get Ophelia. You're going to get all of your shells, your pills, your seafloor elements to build up your scenes. And of course, you're also inside there going to get the scenery itself. Whether you want to make cards like this, which are real showstoppers, or of course a statement piece itself. Shop Mermaids, $24.99. We also have for you as well that Citronella candle that's been incredibly busy during this show. You're going to get 2 in the pack. They're glass candles with your Citronella wax inside them. Now, 25 hours burn time on each, so you're getting 50 hours overall burn time with those. It's shop candle and it's £12.99. They smell wonderful. They're not bright yellow wax either, like your standard Citronellas. They're a wonderful white wax as well, so they look aesthetically pleasing as well as smelling great and looking fabulous. Great for your patio table. Of course, maybe of an evening you're going to pop one on a windowsill as you've got the windows open, so it stops the flies from actually flying in through the kitchen window. That smell, of course, just repels them, keeps them away. They don't like it. So whether you've got a lot of wasps in our seating area in the garden, we're right next to the hedge, so we get loads of flies around there. They absolutely love it. We've got the pond in the garden, so it attracts loads of flies of an evening as well. It's just, that's what happens. But this is great. It keeps them away in a surrounded area, especially if you've got a parasol over you. It kind of keeps it all contained, and it means that those flies just stay away. Because when you have lights on of an evening, they all come over to you. They think they're invited to the party. Amanda, got a question.
We've got a question from our lovely Terry.
Hi, Terry.
Is there a download for the Mermaid for the colours?
Absolutely.
No, it's free.
This is a download, absolutely. You can find that on the website. There's also a Minecraft Studio download for it as well, so you can make your own colours. But yes, definitely, there is downloads on there. Just tap that in, you'll find that on the website. I hope that answers that for you, Terry. Thank you for joining us. The flowers have been incredibly busy during this show, really taking off during this hour. Blooming marvellous, these are.
All gone now.
They've all gone,
Yeah.
okay.
That was that then.
Love those, they're fabulous. Well, there was a little mention to our lovely flowers. We also have for you as well Shop Colour, which has been really busy during the show. It's £7 though. It's crazy price for this. £7 for a 10-piece kit of Tulip colouring fabric paints. You've got fabric pens, fabric markers, fabric glitter paints. You've got fabric spray paints, spritz paints, glitter paints, dimensional paints, pots of actual fabric glitter, which is machine washable. You've got all of those in there. You've got matte dimensional paints, squeezy bottles for easy control, or of course squeeze it onto a palette and do your own painting. This is great through stencils, with a palette knife, you name it, you can do all that sort of stuff, and it's machine washable. We are going to spin the wheel though. For those of you who've been typing Monday into the comments, we're going to select a winner and spin our wheel. So the winner is
Beverly Williams.
Hey!
Beverly Williams. Congratulations, Beverly. Let's see what you've won. I hope I can get you a good prize. Let's have a look. First one of the day. And it is number 2, 150 points. Congratulations,
Hey,
Beverly.
brilliant.
Use that, of course, against your purchases here at Highlight Crafts. Get in touch with us at help@highlightcrafts and we'll get those points added to your account. Everybody, please don't forget to check out your baskets. It's been a great hour, a great start to the day, and we've got loads more coming up just around the corner. So don't go anywhere. Mel is in that next studio, I think just setting up at the moment. I think Amanda's going to be taking you through the hour, aren't you, Amanda?
I am.
With Tattered Lace. See you very soon, and I'll see you later on and for Makeover Monday. Bye.
Bye.